All right, self-mastery is our overall energy. That's phenomenal. It's very fitting. And on the back, on the bottom of the deck, we have spiritual awakening, number 29. So both of these actually go together. I'm gonna start, with the overview of the spiritual awakening. Yesterday, which was Sunday, our good friend Ralph Smart from Infinite Waters. You can find him on all of our social media platforms. He's very phenomenal with the work that he does, and he has professional experience in the realm of psychology. So he's attracted a great community of people in which he's been supporting, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually with the information that he's shared with all of us in regards to spiritual awakening. So yesterday he made a video about the 144,000. If you're not familiar with that, it's a collective of the chosen ones. And those are the people that, I'm aligning and connecting with. People that are, I'll say, a little bit more advanced when it comes to the spiritual awakening journey. So we're in a position, to be able to support others who are just now awakening and starting their self-mastery journey. Know that the current challenges you are undergoing are doorways to self-mastery. Make sure not to lose focus or give up hope, as mastery is inevitable. To master something requires courage and love, and now is the time to give your full attention and presence to your gifts. You are being encouraged to look at your life's mission. Plant the seeds required to bring you closer to your soul's path. Stay motivated and dance in your mastery of yourself. Our affirmation: I am the master of my destiny. I'm going to. So within the self-mastery journey, within the journey of, becoming more aware of who you are and what your purpose is here on this earth at this time, there's going to be parts of that journey that's going to be pretty taxing on your energy if you're doing the real work. And part of that is, of course, studying and learning and expanding your mind and your mindset and things of the sort. But resting, being still, being quiet, and being receptive to the divine, working on you and working through you, and taking time to be able to reflect and process, all the things that, you've learned and you've experienced. Because how else are you going to truly be able to be a light, be a beacon to help and support, others, if you're not taking the time to really, regroup and self-care and, take care of yourself. That is definitely part of self-mastery. Watch other readers, and I would always hear people talk about, how they would get tongue-tied or mix up their words when Mercury is in retrograde, which is the case at this time. And I'm experiencing that myself right now. It's like a couple times I just caught myself getting tongue-tied. So pardon me. All right. But yes, the Emperor has mastered all four kings. The King of Swords, which is air, the King of Pentacles, which is earth, the King of Cups, which is water, our emotions, and the King of Pentacles. Did I say earth already? The King of Wands, which is fire. And the same thing for the Empress, is the Queen of Swords, Wands, air, and earth. All right. All right. Jumper. Start with the bottom of the deck. We have the Five of Cups. Being that perseverance and adversity are our soul's journey lessons at this time. This is telling me that we're dealing with people who have had their share of disappointments, their share of grief, their share of being emotionally invested into something, whether that be a relationship, a commitment, a job, a career. What else? Just whatever is of value to you, to them. I'm looking at people who are crying over spilled milk, and their test at this time is to push through that and to recognize that life isn't going to be rainbows, butterflies, and a sunny day all the time. It's been pretty rainy here for the last few days, and that is part of life. You know, how are the flowers going to grow, and how is the air going to be clear and clean if it doesn't rain? You know, rain is a part of life, you know, and it may be an inconvenience, you know, for many of us when it does rain, but then it's healing for others, you know, because I'm one of those people that I enjoy water. I'm a Pisces. I'm in my element in the water. But what I'm getting, my perspective, what I'm getting here is you're doing the right thing at this time, you know, to taking a moment to pause and reflect on what you've done, what you've accomplished, you know, the victories as well as the losses. I'm feeling like someone might have had something taken from them, and they're looking at what's left. And when I said taken from them, remember this little sneaky person back here telling me that the King of Wands is currently going within. The King of Wands is our fire energy. That is, you know, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. These are our go-getters, our, you know, action-oriented, you know, people. So with that, you know, we have to learn, like I started earlier, you know, with perseverance and adversity, and, you know, being on a self-mastery journey. We have to learn when it's time for us to go within. The High Priestess is most definitely someone that is more quiet, centered, you know, and just taking in and processing everything that's going on, you know, around in her environment, and, you know, as above, so below. She's most definitely, you know, in between worlds, you know, just observing and gaining wisdom and insight to be able to use, you know, in life, you know, pretty much to do what it is that, you know, you're here to do. So this is telling me that the masculine energy is learning to embrace his feminine energy and learning to be more receptive, to take time, you know, to nurture and be still, potentially learning to meditate and do things, practices like yoga or martial arts is coming to me for some reason too. Like, I'll say for some reason because like yoga, martial arts is something that I've practiced, and it has most definitely helped me to be more in tune with, you know, my physical body, but also more in tune spiritually. So that is what, you know, the High Priestess represents. Interesting. We have politics and intensity here. All right. And the Rebel on the bottom of the deck, which is the Emperor. All right. Now, we see here mask. The mask is coming off. So that is clarity, being able to see people, places, situations, and opportunities for what they truly are, and having to work through that, having to push through that. It's like I said earlier, it's no fun in being invested in anything, whether that be a relationship, an opportunity, a career, a business, and finding out that, someone you were, working with, or, whatever, you're not on the same page, the person, wasn't who they presented themselves to be. Those types of situations, it can be pretty disappointing. So yeah, that part, before we can get to, that love. Because I think enough people, at least the people that I'm talking to that are on a spiritual awakening and on a self-mastery journey, that, they've had enough experience in life where, you're not pressed to be in a commitment or a relationship. So if you're going to be in a relationship with someone, it's going to be with someone that is worth your time and your energy. All right, I've never seen this one before. Temple of Lapis Lazuli, goddess of the ancient skies. All right, this is our Isis Oracle. I've never even seen this card, so let's see what it's all about. Type on this planet. Mostly because it takes a lot of strength and dedication to be able to sustain existence purposefully, and a vibration dedication to be able to sustain existence purposefully in a vibration that is lower than your own natural vibration. Yo, this shit is deep. And I'm gonna get into it in a minute, but I'm gonna finish reading. This oracle comes to you with an offering of guidance. Remember who you are within. Do not try to fit with external models of how to be in this world. For you are here to help birth a new way that is more aligned with spiritual truth. This is deep. You are guided. This is deep. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm not going to make this too much longer. I want to close this out in summary. What I'm going to do is include a link to the video from the Nation of Islam service on Sunday, which was yesterday. For the last 2 weeks, last few weeks, the focus has been on, the activity going on in the sky, UFOs, and beings of, greater awareness, spiritually enlightened beings, people identify as extraterrestrials and aliens and, the mothership and those types of things. So, me personally, I have had interest in these types of things because I'm becoming aware now that I am one of those beings, and I'm just saying that out loud now for the first time.
Really love hair, but I'm still a hostage. Two personalities, check the posture. Smoke out the mouth, flare out the nostrils. Think me death, the life seems scary. I pass the graveyard, seeing people Hail Mary. I ain't chillin' till I'm out parachute. Raise my hand in Mount Diamond for about 10 diamonds. 25,000 apiece, fuck streets. Trying to own the island, forget about violence. Try riding, in the car that be gliding. If I showed you where I live, you would think I was hiding. Snake dick. That don't speak English. Wake up to Trinidad, like fucking I'm rich. Come back, private jet, live on set. If you can shit go, I'll keep it. Yes.